Ladies and gentlemen, I just spent all my money. And with that said, welcome to episode 1 of the B-Swap build. Here we have the trusty EP-1. It is full grandpa spec base model. No one wants this thing, but we're about to make it a whole lot better. I was browsing the good old Facebook marketplace the other day, and I found myself a good deal I couldn't pass up. So I've got myself a drop-in package, which it came with most things. So what we have here is a B16A2, along with a 5-speed non-LSD manual transmission. Also came with a radiator and aircon system. Got a power steering pump, everything. It didn't come with any hoses, so I went ahead and grabbed an elusive racing kit. It didn't come with the right ECU originally, so I went ahead and bought another one again. It did come with a EK4 wiring harness, but this one here has been a little bit mangled up. I got an O2 sensor wire that's just unplugged for some reason. I have a air idle control valve plug that's just been snipped for some reason, which has just been spliced up. I've got one plug here, but I have no plug here. So I'm gonna have to borrow some plugs off the current harness that's in the D series and sort of splice it in to make it all work. But this will come later. Today, this has to go. We need to get that out of there. If you watched the video before this one, I went ahead and blew it up, and I just decided to see how long I could run it without oil, because I thought it'd be funny. Oil's already drained, coolant's drained. I need to go ahead and drain the gearbox fluid, and then we are good to start disconnecting everything and pulling it out. So we're going to jump to that. There we go. Gearbox oil gone. All right, all the fluids are drained, so now we're going to commence epic time-lapse footage of me just disconnecting all the boring stuff. Thank you. There we have it, everybody. There's our front knuckle. I'm gonna do the other side. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, dude. I was losing hope there for a second. I was breaking concrete and everything. That thing was on. It even started coming out of its actual joint, dude. Holy. Well, we got it. That's the second side done. I had a little trouble with the brake line. It didn't want to come off from the hard line, so I took it off from the back of the caliper and I've just zip tied it for now. So we'll leave that sit. Pull the CBs out, and then we'll get to work disconnecting everything from the top. Let's get it. This is probably the only rusty part of this entire car. So I might powder coat and paint. Or, sorry, sandblast and paint. I have the feeling I'm missing something that I need to unhook. Heater hoses are done. Vacuum hoses are done. The fuel's off. Fuel return line needs to be unhooked. That's one of them. Looks like I've just got to get this power steering reservoir line off. It is full, so that will leak everywhere. Once that's off, I think we're officially free. All right, just got to do our shift linkages undone there. There's a bolt there, and these guys. And then that is the last piece holding all things in. I'm not going to bother with the pin on that, it's impossible. But shift linkages is very wet down here, especially here. My rack boot is split, so I'll be buying a new pair of those. And the power steering pump was spewing everywhere, so that's why it is quite wet down here. But all of that is getting replaced, thankfully. All the bushes look good. Pulled out the shocks. The two front ones are blown, so I will be replacing those as well. But that's where we're at. Alrighty, quick update. We have disconnected essentially everything. All of our suspension part is all disconnected. CVs are all gone. We are only left with our engine mounts. So we have our right one over here, our left one hiding down there, and then we have our lower torque mount, and then we have a rear T bracket, which is in the depths hiding underneath all this jazz. That is the only thing left. Once that is out, we are good to pull. We have our engine crane ready to go. So we're gonna jump to doing that. Got ourselves a seat belt I've just put on diagonally. It's not the best, but it'll do, I hope. So, you know, fingers crossed. Just mainly counting on this not falling on me. And as long as we accomplish that, I'll be happy. That's what we just pulled off. She is not doing too hot down the bottom there, so I might go and order a new one. I might take this engine mount here so I can push the gearbox further back, because I need to clear that bolt down there. Clear up, so it should be. I think that's enough there. Now. Looks like I've forgotten something. The exhaust. Oh, dude, thumbs bricks, man. All right, I've rectified my mistake. I have no idea how I didn't even think of that. Now we should be a lot more free. The only thing that's not clearing is that one bolt. The rest will just go. If I get out the angle grinder, just cut it. Might be easier, just saying, might be a bit easier. Man, what was that loud noise? Oh, what, I have so much more room now. I wonder what happened. That sure was a funny loud noise, that's for sure. Oh, so shift linkages. Oh yeah, definitely. It happened again, my phone ran out of storage. But anyway, there it is. Our engine officially out. This is the D16, this is Y4. It is a mighty and incredibly underwhelming engine, but there it is. Well, that's enough of that. Let's get rid of it. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do us for the first episode of the budget B-swap. Next episode, we've got a bit of engine work to do. We've got a few things to clean up, including some brake lines and things like that. Of course, we're going to remove our radiator and get it prepped for our new one. Same with the aircon system. We've got a little bit of wiring that we need to steal off our D-series motor there so we can transplant onto our B-series there. But aside from that, we've got a little bit of suspension work to do. And then we can go ahead and drop in our B-swap. That's it for today. Keep an eye out for the next video. Make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you next time.